Recently, I did a video where I compared $1 to $10 TV dinners, and somebody left a comment saying it would be better if you kept the dinners the same as possible, like macaroni versus macaroni. And I said, okay, I will. So today, we will be trying 10 different kinds of frozen macaroni and cheese, priced from $1 all the way to $10. So the first frozen macaroni and cheese we're going to be trying is Selections. This is $1. And honestly, it looks like it should be priced at $1 because it doesn't really look the best. It is elbow macaroni with just a cheese sauce. Very simple. Nothing else going on with this thing. Frozen pasta is never normally my favorite thing. This one is $1. Okay, let's give it a try. So this pasta is all right. It's okay. It's not my favorite. The sauce is kind of lacking. It is very much a elbow macaroni dish with a little bit of cheese. I will say this pasta dish is not really bad. It's just not particularly good. There's nothing memorable about it. I'd rather spend more money and get something that tastes better as opposed to something like this. So we are going to be ranking everything on the tier list today, and we're going to be ranking it on a few different factors. A, the price to size ratio. B, the pasta to cheese ratio, and C, the quality and the taste of the actual dish itself. So on the tier list today, I'm gonna give this a C. I think overall, it's okay. It's nothing special, nothing I'd ever get again. But like I said, this one's only $1, and we're only gonna be trying more expensive macaroni and cheese as time goes on. So moving on to our $2 macaroni and cheese, we have Michelina's. So the only thing I've ever tried before from the Michelina's brand was their little pizza roll things, which I did not like. They were not very good. So this macaroni and cheese definitely has more sauce than the $1 selections that we just tried. It's definitely cheesier, and it does have a nice orange color to it. I don't know why, the orange color just makes it kind of better. I like orange. Let's try Michelina's frozen macaroni and cheese pasta. Oh my God, no. No. This dish looks so much better than the $1 selections that we just tried. It looks amazing, but the taste of the cheese, it doesn't even taste like cheese. It tastes like orange product. It's like if you describe to aliens what cheese is supposed to be, and then you describe to aliens what elbow macaroni is supposed to be, and then you told aliens to cook you a macaroni and cheese dish. This is what it would come out as. Michelina's frozen horrible pasta. Cheese. This Michelina's $2 frozen macaroni and cheese is slightly bigger than the selections one we just tried, but it is twice the cost. The macaroni itself is overcooked, but the real problem is the cheese sauce. And even though there is more cheese sauce than the other one we just tried, the cheese sauce tastes weird. It doesn't even taste like cheese. Oh, why do I keep eating this? There is no flavor whatsoever. It doesn't even taste like cheese. The pasta is overcooked. I'm gonna say this is like F. There's nothing going for it. It's horrible. I'm probably just gonna chuck this in the garbage after. Moving on to our $3 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have President's Choice Extra Cheesy Mac and Cheese. It is freshly made macaroni in a rich sauce made with cheddar cheese. Whenever I see the President's Choice logo, I'm always like, ooh, that looks like something good, because President's Choice is a mark of quality. And this mac and cheese looks no different. It does look really, really good. It looks very cheesy, and it looks like it's made with like real cheese, like the cheese actually does that stringy thing where it like pulls apart. You know what I'm talking about? What cheese does. $3 President's Choice frozen macaroni and cheese. Let's give it a try. Wow, so much better than the Michelina's we just had. Now the pasta, like most every frozen pasta you'll get, is slightly overcooked. It's just like a little bit, like it's always going to be overcooked in some capacity, but it is a very, very cheesy, rich sauce. Just listen to the description on this box. An extraordinarily rich and creamy home-style dish brimming with real cheddar and mozzarella cheeses. That's what I'm talking about. That's the description I want for my frozen macaroni and cheese. Not the Michelina's that was garbage, not the selection that was just okay and just good value. This is something that is quality ingredients and really, really good. Now, it's not amazing. It's not like the best thing in the world. I wouldn't choose this as my last meal if I was on death row and going to be unalived. I'm gonna give this a solid B on the tier list. This is a good dish. It's not amazing. It's not spectacular. It's not great, but it is good, and it is way better than Michelina's and the $1 selections frozen macaroni and cheese that we already had. Moving on to our $4 macaroni cheese, we have Smart Ones creamy rigatoni with chicken and broccoli. Now I can already hear the thoughts of the people in the comment section about to tell me that this is not a macaroni and cheese, this is a rigatoni with broccoli and chicken, but I don't really care. I'm going to compare this to other macaroni and cheese because it is a cheese Parmesan sauce and a cream sauce, and it is a pasta. So I'm just going to do it. There's nothing you can do to stop me. So I've been told that Smart Ones is a healthy frozen food product and it's supposed to be better for you, which is why it comes with chicken and broccoli too, which is a nice little addition. I'm gotta say, it's nice having a little bit of chicken and broccoli mixed in with my cream sauce frozen pasta. So there isn't a lot of sauce with this one. It's very lacking on the sauce actually. The pasta is actually not overcooked. It's not undercooked the way I like it, al dente, but it is pretty good. The only thing I would say about this is that the sauce is very lacking. There's not that much actual cream sauce in this dish. I think this is a healthier brand of frozen products because there isn't that much salt to it. Now, is the Smart Ones frozen rigatoni with chicken broccoli amazing? No, it's not. Is it great? No, it's not. Is it good? Yeah, it is good. I'm gonna give this one a B on the tier list. I think this is a good meal. So moving on to our $5 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Kraft Dinner Deluxe Creamy Cheddar. Ho, 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 ho. Kraft Dinner is the golden standard of macaroni and cheese. I've only ever tried their make it at home Kraft Dinner. I've never tried their frozen one before. This one looks pretty good. It's got a nice, rich, creamy, cheesy sauce. I do like the fact that cheese sauce is the first ingredient. Every other pasta dish we've tried so far, the first ingredient has been pasta. But Kraft Dinner Deluxe Frozen Mac and Cheese, the first ingredient is cheese sauce, which just gets me excited when I'm just thinking about, I'm gonna eat this soon. Is there a description of this? Nope, no description on the box. It just says creamy cheddar, pasta, and cheese sauce. Who needs a description of Kraft Dinner? It is Kraft Dinner Frozen Macaroni and Cheese. Let's give it a try. Just like the Kraft Dinner, I've always known and loved a nice, cheesy, rich sauce, big, thick pieces of elbow macaroni. Kraft Dinner is something I used to have when I was a kid. Like when I was 5 years old, I used to eat boxes of Kraft Dinner all the time. And this is just a pre-made frozen Kraft Dinner product ready for you. Just put it in the microwave and it's good to go. I'd probably say that making Kraft Dinner fresh at home would taste better than this frozen one, but this frozen one is convenient. You don't want anything to do. You just want to shove something in a microwave, push 5 minutes, and then you have something to eat. Kraft Dinner is a hassle. You got to boil the water. You got to get all the ingredients and mix it up. You got to actually do stuff. If you want something quick and easy and good and almost as good as the one you make at home, this frozen one, it's not bad. If I was putting this on the tier list, I'd give this a B. I think this is good too. I don't think Kraft Dinner could go much lower on the tier list than B. Like, Kraft Dinner's good. It's a good dish. So moving on to our $6 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Crave oven-baked chicken and ham in macaroni and cheese. So I've only ever tried one other product from Crave, and I was not really too impressed when I tried the last one. But this one does look good. Nice big pieces of chicken and ham in a creamy sauce. And this macaroni is the really twirly kind. Like, it is a very long macaroni and cheese. Like, just look at this thing. Okay, let's try. Okay, now we're talking. This one's way better. So the pasta on this is nice and long, and it's not terribly overcooked. The ham is very flavorful. Who doesn't like little chopped up pieces of ham in their macaroni? The chicken, I'll say, is not the best chicken. Like, it's a little dry. It could use a little bit more sauce, and it's obviously not like an extremely good cut of chicken. Like, it's probably like the thigh part of the chicken, but it is chicken. But the thing that brings it all together is the actual sauce itself, which is a very flavorful cheese sauce, I must say. Like, chicken and ham are bonuses. Those are little extra additions to the dish itself. But if you want a nice flavor, you're gonna have to make a pretty decent cheese sauce, and that's what this is. It's a nice cheese sauce. For something that costs $6, it is a decent size, and you are getting ham and chicken, and the sauce is good, and the pasta's not really overcooked. It's a good dish all around. If I'm gonna rank this Crave macaroni and cheese with chicken and ham on the tier list, I'm gonna give it an A. This is pretty good. I think this is the best thing we've had so far. Easily, actually. So moving on to our $7 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have M&M's macaroni and cheese. No, not like the chocolate M&M's. This is M&M's Food Market. So it says the cheddar cheese sauce in this home-style dish guarantees it will be creamy, comforting, rich, and gooey. Ready in minutes from the microwave. Sounds pretty good, guys. Rich, creamy, comforting, and gooey. You had me at gooey, folks. Okay, this one is priced at $7, and it's not terribly large. It is only 300 grams, which is actually smaller than our $3 macaroni and cheese that we had earlier. But let's give it a try, guys. You don't know how something's gonna be until you try it, right? You can see the price, you can look at something, you can even smell something, but you never quite know how good it's gonna be until you try it. This is creamy and rich and gooey. They weren't lying. This is easily the best cheese sauce that we've tried today. Now the pasta is a little overcooked, but the sauce is where it shines. It is a rich, creamy, gooey, comforting macaroni and cheese. Now this frozen M&M's macaroni and cheese, I would have given an S on the tier list if it wasn't so small. And I can't in good conscience give this an S just based on the taste. The value of this dish is not the best, and I'm gonna give frozen M&M's macaroni and cheese on the tier list an A. I still think it is great, but it could definitely use a bigger portion or a cheaper price. Moving on to our $8 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Hungry Man XL Bowl Bacon Macaroni Cheese. It's not and cheese, it's cheese with an N. So this Hungry Man frozen macaroni and cheese is spiral pasta and smoky cheese sauce sprinkled with melty pizza mozzarella, bacon bits, and green onion. So the green onions and the bacon bits do add quite a lot to this dish. It does have a nice creamy sauce, and the pasta is a little overcooked. But the big problem with this frozen Hungry Man macaroni and cheese is that the cheese sauce itself is not terribly flavorful. Like it's not even really good at all. The cheese sauce is just missing a lot of depth and flavor, and even though you add green onion and bacon bits to this dish, it doesn't change the fact that the sauce itself is not very good. Now, I am a pretty big fan of frozen Hungry Man TV dinners, but these Bachelor Chow style frozen macaroni and cheese bowls have never been my favorite thing. I don't know what to tell you guys. Hungry Man is usually a home run in terms of frozen products, but these Bachelor style bowls are just not very good. I'm gonna give this Hungry Man frozen XL bowl bacon macaroni and cheese a D on the tier list. I don't think it's very good at all. Hungry Man, I still love your TV dinners, so we're cool, right? We're cool. I'll even sing your song. Ready? Hungry man, if you're a hungry man, then you need a hungry man. Moving on to our $9 frozen macaroni and cheese, we have Amy's broccoli and cheddar bowls. So this is a gluten-free rice pasta. It is not vegan. It does come with a cheddar cheese sauce made with 80% organic ingredients. So I have tried Amy's veggie meatloaf before, and I have tried a frozen pizza from Amy's, and I did like both of those. So, Amy, let's try your fusilli with broccoli and cheddar cheese. Okay. So first of all, this is a rice pasta. This is not made with actual flour. This is made with rice flour, so it's gluten-free. And you do taste the difference. A rice flour pasta does not taste the same as a regular pasta. It just doesn't. A regular pasta tastes better. I do like the fact that it comes with a little bit of broccoli mixed inside, give it a little nutrition. The cheese sauce is not like the most flavorful cheese sauce, but the touch of breadcrumbs on this macaroni and cheese, which sometimes macaroni and cheese comes with breadcrumbs and sometimes it doesn't. This one does, and that little extra added crunch from the breadcrumbs makes a big difference. Now, I will say this is a $9 dish, and for something that costs $9, this is one of the smallest of all the macaroni and cheeses we have today. So it is a healthier, gluten-free broccoli frozen dish. So they're trying to make you think that you got to pay more for healthier stuff. But I had this Smart Ones, which was also broccoli with chicken, and that tasted pretty good too. Now, if you do have a gluten allergy and this is the only dish that you can eat of all the 10 that we have today, it's still a pretty good dish. You are paying considerably more for it, but it's not bad. I actually am kind of underselling these breadcrumbs. These breadcrumbs are actually really, really good. Like they bring the whole dish together. But the big problem is the size. This is $9 and it is a considerably smaller dish than a lot of the other ones we've tried today. Even though it is tasty, I can't in good conscience give this anything higher than a B. I think this is good. It would have been higher on the tier list if it was a little bigger or a little cheaper, but this rice flour fusilli with cheese sauce and broccoli and breadcrumbs from Amy's is pretty good, guys. So guys, before we try this $10 frozen macaroni and cheese, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free and you can always cancel later. Moving on to our last frozen product we're going to be trying today. It is $10 Marie Callender's creamy chicken Alfredo. So this is rigatoni, broccoli, chicken, cream sauce with some breadcrumbs, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. This is $10, but this is easily the largest thing we've got today. It's kind of like a big family size portion. Comparing this $10 one to our $5 Kraft dinner, this is twice the cost, but exactly twice the size. So the value on it is pretty good. Okay guys, let's give it a try. Chicken, broccoli. Wow, okay, so we got a lot to say about this one. The cheese sauce is really good. It's a nice cheese sauce. It has a different kind of flavor to it, and it actually complements the rest of the dish. There isn't that much cheese sauce in it. Like, it could definitely use twice as much cheesy sauce to complement the dish, but it's pretty good. The broccoli is nice, and the chicken especially actually does have a really nice flavor to it. Sometimes chicken can be dry and tasteless. The rigatoni pasta is pretty overcooked. Like, it could definitely have been cooked less. I don't know why people who make frozen dishes always overcook their pasta so much, and this one is one of the ones that's really overcooked. But it does help that, like the Amy's one we just tried, this one has a nice breadcrumb layer on it, which gives it some texture and some substance and just makes it a better dish altogether. Now, like I said, this is our $10 dish, but it is extraordinarily large. Like, it's too big for one person. This is definitely a shareable kind of thing. This is the first thing I've ever tried from Marie Callender's, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. I would have given this an S on the tier list if the pasta wasn't so overcooked. I'm gonna give this a solid A on the tier list. I still think this is really good. Just next time, don't overcook your frozen pasta so much.